field in a more formal sense, but it's a great degree. It complements everything that I do. My knowledge complements everything we do. And in today's world, there is, of course, an enormous amount of interest in nutrition among individuals purchasing personal training, attending fitness centers. So it's a great credential to round out our expertise and support to our clients, even though our main business, our core business, is that we're selling personal training sessions and we're making money off of the workouts that we supervise with our clients. So that's about a 32-year span for my career. I'm currently working through our company's 10-year target, is what we call it, which is just our vision for the next 10 years. Where do we want to be? How big do we want to be? How many locations do we want? We have one location right now. How many employees do we want? How many workouts do we want to be doing? What would be the annual revenue of our company? Because that will dictate what we do to break down a 5-year goal, a 3-year goal, a 1-year goal, and then into what we would describe as quarterly rocks, which is what do we need to do this quarter to reach our goals this year, and then 3 years and 5 years and 10 years and so on. So we're working through our 10-year target, which is really part of a vision component for a company in terms of where is the company going and how are we going to get there. Right now we have 6 employees at MEDFITNESS. Several are part-time, several are full-time. So we're a small company, but that's where I am right now in terms of career trajectory. I feel incredibly fortunate and blessed to be able to be doing what I'm doing. I've arrived at what I believe is what I want to do and what I have been made to do since I was a young kid. Having had 3 brothers, we grew up being obsessed with lifting weights as young boys, and we thought it was cool to have big muscles and to be strong, and that of course led into grade school and high school athletics, and that's just how I've gotten to where I am today. So I think it is basically in my DNA, is what I tell clients when they say, how did you get to be doing this? I say, well, it started when I was about 9 years old, obsessed with strength training, never thinking that it would be a career, never sort of having any master plan, so to speak, but this is where I am, and it seems like it is the right place to be given my values and my passions, in addition to my nutrition training and background. So looks like a question did pop up here. Let me see if I can find that again.
What other education did you have to complete in addition to nutrition to be successful in both of your business?
Yeah,
Any additional education?
Yep, great question. So again, I'm an anomaly here, guys. I did not complete any formal fitness certification to do what we do. I've probably completed 5,000 hours of professional continuing education at professional exercise science conferences through the American College of Sports Medicine, the American Council on Exercise, and every other professional organization out there, but I never really have gotten certified. Now that's a little bit ironic because we hire certified personal trainers. I'm just training someone this morning who's going through the certification process with the American Council on Exercise. So as owner of the company, I didn't do that. I just had a mountain's worth of experience and then professional ongoing continuing education. A lot of these conferences, of course, I can use towards my recertification as a dietitian because, as we all know, those professional continuing education credits through ACE, through ACSM, they count towards your RD recertification. So, but not formally certified at this point in time. And from a business standpoint, of course, in 1988, working with my brother part-time and spanning the last 30 plus years, I knew pretty much nothing about business at that point in time. We just knew what we were passionate about and have learned through experience, again, reading, conferences, continuing education programs, colleagues. There's a ton of learning options that exist today that didn't exist 30 years ago, but I certainly don't have a degree in business. but I certainly have learned exponentially year by year over the 3 decades of what works and what doesn't work. And one thing that I can just say from sort of big picture experience is that one of the biggest mistakes that small business owners make is they're just way too deluded when they focus on what their business is all about.